if you're a teacher like me and you're using Google Docs or Google Drive to share documents with class and do labs and other reports with students, you're looking for a way to create a template that you can pass out to the students, then have them fill in the missing gaps, or maybe a template that's just instructions. Something that's out there you want to share with the students. Now, there is a way to create templates from a document in the Google Drive. However, doing that, you can have this big list of templates, maybe hard to search later, but here's a way to do it within your document. And once you train the students how to do this a couple times, it flows pretty easily. So let's say this is a form that's got to be filled out by the students, not a usual form, but something on a Google Doc that you want them to have them to fill in. So it's an outline, I guess is a better way to put it. First thing I'm going to do is, here's my document. It's all ready to go now, ready to share with the students. And if I need to update it after I share it, I can. And they'll see the updated version on the shared version. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to click on the share button in the top right hand corner of the screen, and I want to change some of the settings of this document. So I clicked on it. So here's my screen all set up. There's the long link. I'm going to press Command C to copy the long link. Click on the little blue button at the bottom that says done. It's all set up. Now I'm going to shorten this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a URL shortener website. I'm going to choose goo.gul to do that. So I'm going to go to goo.gul, click in the space, and I'm going to choose Command V to paste, or Control V on a Windows machine to paste that long link. I'm going to click Shorten URL, and there's my button, and it tells me Command C to copy, or Control C if it's on a Windows machine. So I'm going to press Command C and copy it. I could have also pressed this little extension that I installed in Chrome. So this little extension will also give me a little shortener as well, a short URL address. Now I'll go back to my main document. I would like to know what this is in the future. So what I want to do is I want to make my life as simple as I can so that when I open up this document in the future, I can see what the short URL is. So I'm going to make a little note. This file is, and I'll paste the shortened URL right now, and then I'm going to move it off to the right hand side. I might even make it a little bit smaller. So this link is my shortened URL at this point. And that's great. So when I open up this file, remember this is like a lab or something I'm handing out to the kids. In the future, next year, in a couple years, I can see that this is right here and it's all set. Next step, it's on the students. So what I'll have the students do is open up their Google Drive account or their Gmail account, have them log in. I'll share this shortened URL address, that's the goo.gul CDI71 address, and then they'll go to that web page and they'll see this web page, but they won't be able to edit it and they won't be able to share it. The next step is they'll go to File on their screen after opening this. So they've logged into their account, I've given them the short URL, they've gone to the page, they go to File in the document, go down to where it says Make a Copy, and then they can give it a name, and when they click on OK, it'll save a copy of the document in their directory, and because it's in their directory, they'll be the owner, so they can edit it and they can share it out as they need it to go. Now one of the other ways to share this, let me show you one of the other things you can do and why I don't use this. So I can share, and I can choose private, which is how it's originally set up. And then what I could do is it says enter names, so I could enter the addresses of the people down here, which is easy. I could set up a Gmail account, set up a group, and just type in the group, and all the names will pop up. And I can do that, and I'll set it as view only again, and they'll go through the file and make copy as well. But the problem with this is when you do this kind of setup, you've got this document that has all these emails attached to it in the future. So next year when you open up your lab or whatever you're trying to hand out, you've got all these names to clear out. And the method that I'm choosing by using the shortened URL, I don't have to update or edit the document from year to year. I can just share the shortened URL and I don't have to worry about these emails and updating everything here. So in a way, I think it saves me a step.